The Middelburg High Court in Mpumalanga, Theo Jackson, Willem Oosthuizen allegedly forced Victor Mlotshwa into a coffin last year after accusing him of stealing copper cables from their farm. The state prosecutor says the accused must be found guilty on all 7 charges, which include kidnapping and assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. A lawyer for one of the accused argued that their intention was to scare the alleged victim. Let's cross now live to our reporter in Middelburg, Sibongile Mkani-Mpolweni. A very good morning to you, Sibongile. Talk to us about today. I mean, certainly this is going to be a big day. There's been much attention over this particular case with very, very high tempers and, I suppose, nerves around it. What are we expecting?
Good morning, Leanne. Yes, we are outside the Magistrates Court in Middelburg where the coffin case is sitting. We are expecting judgment today from Judge Mphahlele to deliver on whether the 2 accused are guilty or not. But to tell us more about this case, I have with me my colleague Mweli Masilela, who covered the case extensively from the beginning. Mweli, you spoke to Victor Mlotshwa. What did he say about the case?
Good morning to you, Sibongile. As you have said, we've been following this case quite extensively from the very beginning when the first court appearance seated. What we have observed is that there's been quite a huge interest on the case, not only from media people from here in South Africa, but beyond the borders of South Africa. Mainly because I think it's a case that it's something that has happened for the first time we heard of a person being forced into a coffin. Quite interesting also is the issue of the reactions from the people who have been attending this case, many of them saying that their wish is that justice is served in terms of this case. As you said also when we spoke to Victor Mlotshwa, that's the very same thing he wants, justice to prevail, because when we spoke to him the other time when bail was granted on the 2 accused, he said he wasn't very happy about the outcome in terms of the bail application. But he said he's one person who respects the law, so whatever outcome he will accept. That is why he said he still accepts the bail outcome.
Mweli, you said the interest is high. The roads have been cordoned off now as we speak. We know that almost all political parties are here and attending this case. What was your personal reaction when you saw the video, and what was Victor's mom and the gallery?
Well, you'll know that at first we knew only about one video, that short clip, but at some stage it came up that a second video surfaced. That video was played in court not so long ago. So in that video you can actually see that Victor is being forced in that coffin, and then there was that kind of reaction not only from those who are supporting Victor. We saw her mother as well breaking down after seeing that video, and from the side of the mother, when we spoke to her, she said she wasn't happy with the way the 2 accused were reacting when that video was played, because seemingly they were not showing remorse, and that's a sentiment that was not only shared by Victor Mlotshwa's mother but also the other people who came in support of Victor Mlotshwa, saying that the 2 accused are not showing remorse, and that is why not only Victor's mother broke down but also some people who came to support Victor in court. So it's quite a case that has been not only emotional on the side of the family and supporters of Victor Mlotshwa, even some other media people who come here, they will tell you that it is a case that is difficult to cover, looking at the kind of videos that have been shown in court. So yes, today we're expecting that perhaps from the judge we'll hear as to what exactly are they saying. Are they being found guilty on the charges they are facing or not?
Their lawyers are saying that, in fact, the 2 accused, when they testified, they said that their intention was only to scare Victor and that they did not want to harm him or intended to kill him, as attempted murder is one of the charges. What is your take on that in terms of the evidence that has been led so far?
Well, you'll know that before the final arguments, there's been quite a number of testimonies. We've seen the investigating officer, Bahula, testifying in court. We've seen Victor Mlotshwa himself, the victim, testifying in court. We've seen the owner of the farm also testifying. Also, you must remember there's also the issue of the dates as to there's disagreement in terms of when did this incident actually happen. From the side of the defense, this incident happened on the 7th of September. But when you speak to the victim Lojo is saying it happened on the 17th of August. So there's also that argument that is going on there. Also, in terms of the final arguments, we've heard that the state is maintaining that they've got a strong case because, according to them, they believe that Mlotshwa was forced in the coffin. The manner in which he was put in the coffin, he could have died. But the defense is saying that he wasn't. That he was only put in the coffin just to scare him.
Thank you. That was Mweli Masilela, our reporter, who's been covering the case extensively from day one, narrating to us what has happened before Leanne. And right now we are expecting court to begin at 9 a.m. As I've mentioned earlier, the road has already been cordoned off. We see police visibility, lots of police outside court, and people are starting to gather as well, members of the community, those that are very much interested in the case.
All right, Sibongile, thank you very, very much. And Mweli Masilela as well for giving us the update of what to expect going forward today. It's a big case that really has gotten South Africa exceptionally interested in. Now,